Monday the 27th of April. I was so pleased that I got that bit right. I'm like, of April 2026. Anybody else having trouble with technology? I'm having trouble with technology. I mean, I know that I am trouble with technology, but I'm really having trouble with technology. God, technology and admin. I mean, if maths face is like, I don't know, admin face, I don't know if I can take it further, but I would. You know, actually, on many counts, I don't mind a bit of admin. Sorry, I'm just diddling the camera. I don't mind a bit of admin. Like, I've got my kind of moon in Capricorn. Makes me quite good at admin. I used to do admin, you know, for a living. God knows how. Imagine me doing your admin. Yeah. Anyway, but I've been like, there's admin and there's admin. There's like an enjoyable little settling of things. You know, I used to work for an accountant. He was a Pisces, so it was easy. We did it our own way. He also did art, so that made it easy. And but today's admin was, oh Jesus Christ, I can't. It's the kind of admin where you're doing it and then the form keeps popping up and going, we can't continue because you haven't done a thing on the form of thing, which we're not going to tell you about if you don't tell us about the powdered unicorn horn and the Ark of the Covenant of 68 years ago of when you once did this and rode on a train, and do you still have the ticket stub? You know, it was like that. That's the admin face. Anyway, diner slang. Diner slang. Diner slang. It's my secret, and let me know what yours is. It's my secret, I don't know what you'd call it, pipe dream, to have a bakery honesty stand. There you go, I've said it. I've said it. I follow some of the other people who do it. And, yeah, I like the idea of it. I like the anonymity of the little shed. I like all the little twee bits that you could do for it. It's a bit like, I suppose, dress up or something. I don't know, cosplay of some kind, but that's me. And, oh my God, what is that? Burgers, CB, cheeseburger. Chewed with bad breath, that means burger with onions. Plain and dry, no toppings. Through the garden, lettuce, tomato, onion. I'm all about the toppings and the condiments for anything. Oh God, I'm not even going to say those. That's how you have it done. We don't really have that in the UK. We're only just getting into that now, where we've got burger chains coming over. Not that you know, you've got like the big ones, obviously, but there was no idea that you could ask to have it done a certain way. It was just that someone would cremate it on a grill, and then there would be this this bottom of someone's shoe, and that was your burger. Breakfast griddle, eternal twins, ham and eggs. Cowboy with spurs, western omelette and fries. Cluck and grunt, eggs and bacon. Chicks on a raft, eggs on toast. Hamlet, omelette with ham. Broken henberries, scrambled eggs. Adam and Eve on a raft, poached eggs on toast. Blowout patches. What the hell is a blowout patch? Pancakes. Jane Mansfield, a tall stack of pancakes. Haystack, strawberry pancakes, mystery in the alley, hash. I can tell you now, right, that we got, not a diner, but like 20 years ago in where I live, which isn't a very forward-thinking place, to be honest, we got a place, and it came, and it was, I was of that age, you know, my 20s or whatever, where you did go and eat out with friends. And I remember it did pancakes with streaky bacon and maple syrup. Now this, over here, especially in these parts, this was a revelation. It was like, oh my God, you can put something sweet, like maple syrup, and I'm a big fan of maple syrup, on bacon, which is salty, on a pancake, in a stack, and it's allowed, and then you can drink coffee with it. I loved it. But it was a revelation. Let me know your food revelation. Can I just say, for my dad, who was very old-fashioned, food revelation was yogurt. Yeah. much scorned before it was absorbed. It wasn't a revelation actually. It was more of a yogurt. And at the time, there was only one kind of yogurt, which was ski yogurt. Does anybody remember ski yogurt? And it was like every flavour was just synthetic and terrible, apart from black cherry. That actually had real, probably hugely processed black cherries in. Black cherry ski. Oh, did I love that. Well, my dad thought it was kind of, I don't know, poncy. Yogurt? You know what I mean? It's not solid. Oof, right, let's have a look. We're using, yeah, that is about right. We're using the one I can never remember, Lightseer's Tarot. Ta-da! And we have the Four of Cups. And that's me. That's kind of post-admin face. You know, maybe you've done the washing up. I did that too. I mean, this is not a good run. It's not a good run of events, is it? I was doing last night's washing up. I know, I did risotto, and it's like got a massive cast iron pan. Like, and it's just not good, is it? Last night's washing up, then admin. So that's what she's been doing. And maybe you've been doing. Maybe it's just the tasks that you have to tackle. As you know, Monday is a bit of a sort of peak down the week, isn't it? It's sort of looming. You're like this. So, Four of Cups, neither Nout nor Summit, taking the emotional neutral, and I'm going to say just not judging if you can help it. Because there's some jingly jangly whatnots going on at the moment, and that's the only way I can describe it. So, jingly jangly whatnots. And we had the other day the casserole of nonsense. What can we have with risotto? Any thoughts? Let me know in the comments. And then this. I mean, yeah, I get it. There is some of this. There's this some of, you know, Carol Ann Duffy says it in a poem. You hold your head in your hands like a sieve. And yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. 9 of Swords, I want to know, from the smelly book, Anglo-Saxon. Got itchy eyes today. Got massively high pollen count going on here in the UK. I can hear it in my voice actually. Right, 9 of Swords. I'm going to guess that it is Mercury in Scorpio. No, I'm nowhere near. Mars in Gemini, mental self-cruelty with an itchy eye. Okay. So think about, as it says here, the dynamic energy and power of Mars put into negative thinking about a situation. So it's like, put very simply, it's kind of having a go at yourself. And that it's that internal voice of, well, that's babbling away at you the whole time. It's not going to go away, but learn to tune it out. Okay, it will help. Knight of Wands in reverse. You may get bursts of energy, indignation. Well, look at what's next to it. This, which is pretty gorgeous actually. There's some sort of not brilliantly timed energy where it's like, yes, I'm going to go and do this, and no, I'm not going to do that, and don't you speak to me like that, and maybe you're so stupid to yourself, you know, and a kind of mishmash of energy that's not perhaps directed in the right way. I'm going to guide you right back to admin girl here. Park it. The energy that's good is not good. The energy that's bad is not bad. It's all just energy. Okay? We also have the Empress in reverse. This is not the time to be birthing new things. Okay? It's just time to be doing that. Polishing the pots. Contemplating nothing. Don't judge it good or bad. It's a whole great big nothing burger. And then finally the Knight of Swords in reverse. There is no logic, information or facts that's going to come to help this. It's not about that. It's literally a little bit of, I'm going to say, astrological weather. And if anybody knows what that astrological weather forecast is, please let me know. Okay, I'm going to go and have a sit down, coffee and a biscuit, and watch Aston Villa. Okay, see you on the next one. Namaste.